Hello. Hi. God, this music is great. I had this open for a little while I was setting up, because I can only actually hear the audio through OBS the way I have it set up. I was just like, man, this is great. It's a little weird because I'm facing a different monitor than usual, so I keep compulsively looking over to the side. Also, I was making my pre-stream tea, and the fucking tab fell in. I'm so mad. It was like one of those tea bags that has the little tab so you can pull it out easily without a spoon. Fell in. Don't know why. Also my headphones keep like cutting in and out a bit. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. Anyway. I'm not sure if it's like a Bluetooth issue or something. It might be a Bluetooth issue. My Bluetooth's being kind of weird. So I'm not sure what that's about. Oh well. Here you are. Welcome, welcome. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. This is a completely blind playthrough, by the way. I literally know nothing about this game. Quite literally nothing. I didn't even read the blurb. Also, I hope it's not like cutting in and out for you guys as well. I hope that's just my headphones. Extremely excited for the sequel. Yeah, that's supposed to come out soon. That's the whole reason it was even on sale on the eShop, I think. This suddenly reminded of something that happened in Final Fantasy XIV. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. I really hope the music isn't like cutting in and out. That's just my headphones being weird right now. I really don't know what that's about. It wasn't doing it this bad. Popped into Limsa today and there was just a line of people camping out. Oh yeah, that happens. There's usually a bunch of people AFKing. And some people do that. Apparently they were doing a vigil for a fallen player. Yeah, I've seen that happen a few times. What is going on? Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. This game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. First time I've seen a game have the autosave announcement be diegetic. Is that audio cutting in and out for you guys? I actually genuinely can't tell by the waveforms. Not really? No? Okay. Okay, it's just my headphones being weird. Good to know. It was doing it a bit yesterday as well, so I'll need to figure out what the fuck's going on there. It might just be a Bluetooth issue. My PC just does not like Bluetooth for some reason, like at all, whatsoever. Like genuinely it hates Bluetooth. There's like the built-in Bluetooth, and then I have a Bluetooth adapter because the built-in Bluetooth didn't really want to work, and the Bluetooth adapter also doesn't really want to. I don't know what its problem is. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. I suggest you check the brightness controls and other settings now before going on. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That's interesting looking. I mean, the audio should be fine. Interesting. Okay. Who's this dapper gentleman? This is the storyteller. And I know nothing else. Open updates page. Also, this is a visual novel. It is, yes. Kind of. It's a bit of a funky one. From the very, very minimal amount I know. I know it's supposed to have, like, I think it was like 360 environments or something. I don't know if that's true. It's supposed to be quite wide environments anyway. Use curse. Oh. Okay, interesting. Well, we got our files, that's great. I'll explain other essential functions when the time is right. There is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me what I may call you. It pauses the whole music. Damn. Just for me. Here's my name. I see. You don't have this. No! Oi! Oi! That's my account name! Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. You wish to be called Debbie. Yes. Don't call me by my full name. My government name. It's probably a good thing I'm playing this on Switch, huh? Oh, God. I can only imagine what that would be on the PC version. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Full government name and social security number. And all the numbers on the back of my card. The funny numbers. And that 3-digit code on the back. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone else, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain. Ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. Oh, on that note, Navi. This may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life one time, and one time only. What would you do, Nabby? Use the directional buttons to make your choice. I'd use it even if I had sacrificed myself. I'd use it even if I had sacrificed someone. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want to let someone else have it. It's a bit easier to use these buttons rather than the cursor. See, I don't think I'd be willing to sacrifice myself for someone who's already dead. I don't think I'd be willing to sacrifice someone else. I don't think so. I don't think I'd be willing to. It seems I'm someone who's quite, I don't know. I think I come off as quite blasé. How do you actually say that word? I don't know. I kind of think of death as just, that's it. It happens. Can't really do much about it. Geez, if it came at no cost, I wouldn't want it. I mean, if it came at no cost, I feel like it depends. I feel like it really depends on the rules. If the no cost means there's no consequences. What's the question we're discussing? If you had the ability to bring someone back from the dead, like if there's someone you want to bring back from the dead, would you use it if you were given a chance? And what are the circumstances that you would do so? If you would do so. I think I'd use it. Option 3, methinks. Yeah, I think if it came at no cost and it wasn't a monkey's paw situation, I'd consider using it. I think. I see. Very interesting. Yes, this is what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? TV. It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I would be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you were from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. We still have those. Kind of. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use one, but we still have them. I still see them sometimes. Not very commonly. But they are still about. And usually heavily graffitied. Actually, there's ad boards in the city center where I live at the moment, and I found out, like a year ago or so, that they actually have, like, emergency phones in them. And I only found that out because someone prank called 999. And I could hear the poor receiver. And it was like, well, that would have been useful a month prior, because a month prior I had like a winter job, a festive job, and there had been like an emergency, because it was like I had to go to work at like 4 AM, because I started at 5. And so there was one morning where I was walking through city center to get there, and there was like this kid who was drunk on the ground, and a homeless man came up to me and was like, hey, can you call an ambulance? And that would have been really useful to know that those boards had emergency phones in them. Why would you prank call emergency services? Some people are dickheads. That's it. I don't know why else. I even felt bad, like, I don't know how people can do that, because I felt bad when I did have to call an ambulance. I ended up having to cancel it because the kid's friend panicked, because like the kid had friends with him, but they kind of ditched him, and one of them only came back because she realized that we were calling emergency services, and I think they were underage, and they were scared that they'd get in trouble at the hospital. And I was really upset because she dragged the kids home, basically. I was like, oh, that kid should really still go to the hospital, even if he's awake now. He should really go to the hospital. But I like, even having to just cancel an ambulance, I was calling genuinely, because like, I genuinely think that kid needed it, but whatever, I guess. So I don't know how you can prank call. I don't know how people can prank call emergency services at all. I don't get it. Why did my audio just totally cut out? What? Where'd my audio go? I can't hear anything all of a sudden. It just decided, nah. Hello? What is going on? Why could I not? Okay, hold on. What? Let me quickly. figure out what the fuck is going on. Ah! Let me switch houses. It does this sometimes. Yes, yes, disconnect. Please. That's kind of the point. There we go. Okay. Okay, everything's fucking collapsing. Jeez. Maybe it's because I have it on the floor. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Let me raise that up. Maybe that'd be an issue. Maybe it just doesn't like that. I can hear it again now. It's not cutting out anymore, so I guess that fixed it, question mark, for now. Anyway, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Nabby. After all, that is why you came here, no? So, let us begin. I've kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. You have to wonder how many people now have only seen phone boxes from Doctor Who. Yeah, I imagine there's a lot of kids, especially in the US, who've literally never seen one. I think in the UK, probably, well, I suppose it probably depends where you are. So I think the cities still tend to have some straggling phone boxes about. But they're not really used anymore. Hello! I just had an audio issue, but it's fine. It's fixed now. Let's not worry about it any further. A peculiar yarn is staring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Ikie, is one of them. Sure, tell me. Shogo Ikie. Sex male, occupation office worker. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and was since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular satisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. The average man. It kind of hurts my eyes a bit. Because it's got like a little bit of, what's the term? Why am I blanking on what it's called? Yeah. It kind of hurts my eyes. I've got like a teeny tiny bit of astigmatism, so it's like, ugh. A storyteller. Sex? Question mark. Occupation? Questions? The storyteller guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else around... if I can speak. Everything else about him remains a mystery. Breaking news. Breaking news, breaking news. Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as why can I not speak all of a sudden? Just having a casual stroke on stream, you know. Real quick. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspects foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me! Please, pay no mind to what you've just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time back a smidge. Let us turn back time back a smidge and start from there. Spoilers! Say some storytellers, guys. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. I like how they put that after the intro, implying that actually the storyteller is real. He's not part of the game. The storyteller is in real life. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? He is real. I've seen him. He wears a hat. He's the Hat Man. Oh my god, I can't believe the Hat Man is real. Holy shit. Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo... Why can I not fucking speak? Earth to Shogo Okie. What do you think you're doing, falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now, up with you. Up! Okay. And... there. How's that? Alright? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Office workers, Shogo Okie. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit, see if you can walk alright. The game is in your control. Use the right stick or swipe the screen with 2 fingers to look around. Try looking at your surroundings now. Well, we only have one option with that. Woo. Oh god, wait. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Oh, I can turn the chromatic aberration off. Oh, that's helpful. Maybe I should have checked the options like I was told to do. Fuck's sake. That's my bad. Okay. That's a little better. Ah! Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything? Like, where we are, what we were doing? The Bride of Resurrection? Huh? Wait a second, what did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know that name, but weird. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. Recall. Where are we? Oh, right. This is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. Files updated. Sumida City, Tokyo. One of 23 districts of Tokyo. Located in the eastern part of the city, it is surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and Kiyonaka rivers. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into 2 districts, the southern Honjo and northern Mukojima, but they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It is said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink rather than that for corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombings during the war, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it is now home to a thriving industrial district and many residential zones, though evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area. And a whole bunch of landmarks. Kinshibori Park. Opened 1950, conveniently close to Kinshicho Station and surrounded on all sides by roads, this paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. Kinshibori Park was named after the Kinshibori Canal, part of the South Warigaesui Canal, which could once be found nearby. I don't know why that tripped me up so bad. In fact, the area's name, Kinshicho, was also derived from the canal. See? Is there like no. Okay. Yuko hasn't been added yet. Exposition. Is there anything else? Oh, playground. That's an interesting looking playground. I wonder what the mystery option in the menu is. Remains to be seen. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Jesus Christ. Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the right resurrection, everything would be over before it started. Then we've got the obvious recall option here. Big recall option. Ugh, I'm still a little woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? There's a girl here. Who is she? I need you in life for my cult things! How am I supposed to run a cult alone, huh? Oh. If I look at her boobs, I can examine her. It's not eyes up here, it's eyes down there, so I can actually examine you. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. That's quite specific tastes, I feel like. What did I do last night, or last week, or last century? Okay, now we can look at her. Yoko Fukunaga. Sex, female, occupation, housekeeper. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural, and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu, named Ogopogo. Okay, Ogopogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. Okay. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? It was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicho, and I was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Oh. When I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? I'm a good Samaritan, or definitely the other thing. Oh wow, my hero. But like, you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. Other thing! No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Honjo, not to be confused with Lord Hojo of Azure City. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? Is that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different. Because they're all true. They're true. That's what I said. They're the real deal. So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Yoko, I'm behind at least half of it. Honjo became known as a hotspot for Jesus. Honjo became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. While many of these were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand as spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Okay. Their roots likely come from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. The most famous of the 7 mysteries are the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, the Taiko Sugaru, the Foot-Washing Mansion, the One-Sided Reed, the Ever-Burning Lantern. Well, that's certainly more than 7. That is, quite deceptively named. Really. An enduring superstition, formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches... Sorry, I had to yawn all of a sudden. A terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind, leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal. Into he canal. Okay. Never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Oh, it's just a map. a location in the southern parts of the modern Sumida city. It consisted mostly of swamplands until the middle of the Edo period. While it wasn't originally considered part of the city of Edo itself, the area on the eastern side of the Sumida River began to be developed once the Ryogoku, oh my god, Ryogoku Bridge was built after the Great Fire of Meireki. While Honjo is known for its large number of rivers and canals, many of these were dug during the area's urbanization for drainage and sewage. The Ryogoku Bridge area, home to the Echo Temple, eventually became filled with both people and shops. After a magistrate was assigned to the area and shops continued to pop up, it soon became a part of the Edo proper as its reputation as a lively place spread. Honjo, along with other areas like Asakusa and Fukuoka, are still appreciated today for their old-fashioned feel and architecture. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to fully close it. There you go. Paranormal phenomena. The supernatural. Aliens. Cryptids. Lost civilizations. ESP. The list goes on. Such unexplainable phenomena are quick to take on a life of their own. Do we have a Greg's on that map or what? I'll have to check in a moment. A plesiosaur named Nessie living in Loch Ness. Hey! Sightings of mythical creatures like the Tsuchinoko or Hibagon. The urban legend of the Kuchisaki Onna. Television reports of spoon-bending physics. Or spoon-bending psychics, even. Documentaries which feature mediums and spirit photography. These are only a few examples of stories that have captivated the public. There's no end to this obsession in sight, with magazines and paranormal phenomenon enjoying widespread publication. Most recently, rumors of an ancient ritual known as the Rites of Resurrection have been spreading in certain circles. Hey, thank you for the stream streak. Let's check the Honjo map. It's fucking illegible. It's a bit too zoomed out, I think. Oh. Ow. My ears. Why did I set that so loud? Dude, I can't even make out a single letter. Well, it is in Japanese, to be fair. I think a lot of that's kanji. And possibly old kanji at that. Barely even heard it. It was fucking blasting my ears. Good to know I have a jump scare button. Well, that is my sound alerts, actually. I got to find shite or so, or whatever the map says. Let me see, actually. Advanced audio properties, it would be. Or not, maybe it's not, never mind. Like, it wasn't quite so much a jump scare as it was fucking loud in my ear. I don't seem to have a way to control the audio within OBS, though. So, I guess it just gets to be a personal fucking blast. Just absolutely decimate my ears. Oh. That's not what I want. Let me control the audio via OBS. There. Okay, it should be a normal audio, anyway. We exchanged contact information, and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 mysteries of Honju again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? Well, that looks like her there, but you know. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. Telephone booth. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. Telephone booth. A small booth containing a public telephone. Most often found in parks or along roads, local telephone calls can be placed at a rate of 10 yen per 3 minutes. More recently, telephone booths capable of accepting prepaid cards known as telephone cards have begun to spread, enabling one to make a phone call without the need for a small change. The telephone booths in the downtown area tend to be plastered with unauthorized advertisements and leaflets, a problem that has shown no signs of slowing down. Yeah, that's how they all are here too. Creepy music. Playground's the same. I was like half concerned that by the time I made a full circuit around, she'd be like suddenly right fucking there again. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. Jeez, she's still at it. That's right, she asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Oh boy, okay, god. An enduring superstition. Actually, the Fool's Procession. An enduring superstition. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Honjo's Ushijima, now Komagata High School. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warigesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been those mischievous tricksters behind it all. Tinnitus. Yeah. Probably. An enduring superstition, the beckoning light. While walking along the road near Hoenji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it is a monster, leading people astray. Some even believe this eventual spirit is someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. That's basically will-o-wisps. Huh. Will-o-the-wisp. Oh, that's again not what I meant to do. The Fool's Procession. A mysterious tale of, yeah, the Evergreen Beach. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beach residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beech. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strange part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. The Taiko Sugaru. There once was a daimyo from the from the Hirosaki domain in Suguru who built a residence in Midoricho, there we go, on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers used wooden blocks to sound a fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among townsfolk. Okay. The Foot-Washing Mansion. This is a story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho, modern-day southward Yasui Street in Kamizawa. The foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot drenched in blood smashed through the ceiling. "Wash!" it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. Sleep paralysis? The one-sided reed. There once was an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo, who fell for a woman named Okuma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okuma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to the canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okuma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. Nutrients. Nom 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 nom. The ever-burning lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a sober cart along the canal known as South Warigasui. There is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of the story in which the sober cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. So yeah, this was the one that yoinks them. Or, well, yoinks the fish. Oh, wait, she's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? I mean, I hear wind. Like, really faintly. But I hear wind. You're hearing things. No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe I did. But your special talent. You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talents? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? Oh. I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Huh? Shogo Okie, 1 a.m. Kinshibori Park. It's gone late. Really late, actually. It's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air, but I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. I need an adult. These telephone booths are all over town. Yeah. I keep fully expecting the spark to suddenly change when I turn around. don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it. Unless... No, it can't be. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with a spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke. Duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could take down a whole gimlet in one gulp, seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 Mysteries of Hanja business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure, I could handle a solid Moscow mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Well, they're spirits. Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. I've got most of my memory back, but I still feel a bit out of it. About spirit sense. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do. But you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So, even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist. That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do. Because they believe they would. Is that how that works? Yep. Just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. About alcohol. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured to change the topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know. I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow mule. Really now? I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it, though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime, then? Oh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right? No, that's not what I meant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright then, let's get to work. Oh, I can still click more in. And if you believe that, there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. That was it? Okay. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the 7 Mysteries of Hanja at the library. You did? What did you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. 7 mysteries? Although they're called the 7 Mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but the 7 Mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Huh, that's a good point. Okay, we're about to have an ad break, so I'm gonna pause just for a little moment. We're gonna pause, go to the BRB screen, and then I'll be back in a little bit, okay? I'm gonna put Cello to bed because he's a bit grumpy, apparently. And we're back. Okay, what are we talking about? Oh, right. Yes. About 7 Mysteries of Honjo. What about the 7 Mysteries of Honjo caught your attention? Are these really ghost stories? So, I read some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fish in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it!" They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right, right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know? Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression "left of the canal," right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story's where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. Ah, gotcha. About the rite of resurrection. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Oh, your memory's as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the rite of resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it, an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly. That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself. As indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous onmyoji. The local researcher Hideki Araishi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of occult studies. I want to fix my tracking real quick. I swear to God my camera's like slowly turned. I don't know why. There you go. I think that's a bit better. Yeah, okay. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with 7 Mysteries of Honjo? Oh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the rite of resurrection. But along the way, I realized I needed to investigate the 7 Mysteries of Honjo first. I see. So then, why are you looking for the right? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. Sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Oh, right. Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay. Your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must be really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the right even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? Well, that led to me meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko. I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay! I'm so glad to hear that! Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? What's that got to do with 7 mysteries? So, about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right, it seems that an Onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite? Apparently, it was written in the Edo period. Oh, right, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called the Record of Fates. Whoa, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now, the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief, right? Yeah, that's pretty much what was said already. Whoa! What the hell? It feels like the air just changed. Okay, nothing behind me. That's good. That's nice. I really don't... I don't know if I like the context of being able to turn all the way around in this game. I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? I already looked. I don't like it. I don't like it. I need an adult. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Yeah, I got that. Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No, no. You is pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Still, she looks really spooked. I doubt she's making this up. What, did I miss it? Okay, do I have to, like, take my chance or something? I don't see anything I should be frightened of. Ugh, I don't get this. What's going on? Does something happen? Yoko? Oh. I don't think Yoko's okay. I think Yoko needs an adult more than I do, actually. Or like an ambulance. Huh? What the? What is something's? What is it? Why is this happening? Uh-huh. This is the same location, the same time. Yoko, answer me. Yoko? No way, it can't be. Why? Why? Gotta calm down. Calm down, damn it. You don't know she's dead. You're not a doctor. It's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. I don't... Oh, Jesus. Okay. I didn't jump, but like... What the hell just happened? No doubt, I've got bigger problems. Yoko? Just hold on, everything's going to be okay. God, she's not breathing. She's cold and I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay, an ambulance. Right, I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. Well... Good thing there's a telephone booth. Alright, the phone. I've got to call an ambulance. Or like, do CPR. I called her in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it going to make a difference? Her body's gonna stuff and her skin is cold, and I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her. Huh? Oh, that's right. If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone could just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise, I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. It seems like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on. Maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe, whatever it was she saw, Has something to do with that whispering canal. Whoa! I think a ghost keeps fucking knocking me on the head. Or knocking Shogo on the head, I guess. Damn it, that presence again. It must be around here somewhere. But where? The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream. But I've got bigger problems right now. Oh. Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. Looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Cursed stone acquired, the Whispering Canal. Cursed stone? Oh. Girl, can you stop? What the? Help me, leave me, it hurts. Drop dead. Why? Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Gah! Such deep sorrow. Resentful memories flowing into my mind. If I turn their backs, they walk away, leave me behind, drop dead. Kill them. Kill them! Those who walk away. Kill them all. Oh, what? You have acquired the power of the Cursed Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press the use curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. I'm sorry, what? A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Sorry, what? Now. Kill. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You, who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. And claim their soul drags for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel. And by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse-bearers. For theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill. Okay. Got a lot more intense all of a sudden. Toki loved fishing with her family, with her father Jinkichi more than anything. With their wicker baskets on their backs, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till the evening. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait, all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal, where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smiles flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed throughout the night air. Passers-by thought of it only as the fish in the canal. The splashing faded, and the silence returned to the lonely night. Curse echoes / curse bearers. Curse echoes are the visual manifestations of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape and may sometimes appear in a more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness, unlike a spirit, and are thus the mere dregs of a soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is called a curse bearer. A curse echo is, in itself, a curse, and a possessed curse bearer can inflict that curse upon others at will. A curse that comes with a curse echo is considered very powerful in and of itself. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive a curse echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see other curse echoes. Curse stones, old Netscape carvings imbued with curses to reference 7 mysteries of Hanjo. Ordinarily, only those with spirit sense can wield such curses, but these curse stones allow ordinary people to use them just as lethally. Soul drags. When someone dies, their life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by means of sin and curses, however, their life essence will turn into a residue known as soul drags. The rite of resurrection essentially uses these soul drags as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead. But the amount of soul drags required depends on when the person being resurrected passed away. The more time has passed since their passing, the more soul drags are required. I see? What the hell was that? It was like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. This thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that! Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. Not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. There was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul drags. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. So, what the fish? What? Now I've got my own curse stone and the curse of the Whispering Canal. I'm in way over my head. Was Yoko the one who dropped this curse stone? Does that mean she was the previous owner of the curse of the Whispering Canal? Then, does she know what the rite of resurrection involved? Oh, of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. This has to be some weird prank she's playing. Any second now she's going to open her eyes, get up, and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? Dude, her eyes are like wide open. I rolled way back. You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me good. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some sort of a spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead. Right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back. Only forward. Well? Oh. Hello. Huh? Oh. The hell is that? It looks like a light. Floating in midair. Huh? Oh. Hi. It's not very accurate. Now that I look closer, is there someone there? Stay silent. They must be ignoring me on purpose. Maybe they're waiting to see what I do. Lol. Hey, who's there? Oh, bye. Oh, hi. Oh, my. How unexpected. Hello? It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it? What? Cat got your tongue, Mr. Okie. Huh? Oh, that's closer now. Oh, it's coming closer. Is this another one of the 7 mysteries? Looks like a will-o-wisp, maybe? Is there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? Yes, there was. So, hi. A tall, humorless-looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? It's creeping me out, but it's staying put for now. I should probably leave it be. Yoko's still fucking dead. Should have a think. That man. Who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul drags. I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring any bells? Sorry, I had like some phlegm stuck in my throat. It was clogging them. This make me feel weird. Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Maybe? So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing. But fortuitous. Sex, male, occupation, curse echo, Great. Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. How do you know? How do you know about that? Why, I saw the whole thing. That doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? Of course. Those curse stones. They are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without trace so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree? Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you— That wasn't me! I am willing to overlook your indiscretion. But only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell. For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Very well. I would hope to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a crystone of his own. Interesting choice. He must have a crystone, or he can't have a crystone. Well, there's the will-o-wisp there. The beckoning light. Yeah, just one first. I'll assume he can't? I don't know, my gut is telling me he doesn't. But I could be wrong. That's just my gut. I have nothing to tell me either way. There is the will-o-wisp there, but I don't know if that means anything. There's no way he has a crystone of his own. If he did, he wouldn't be so eager to get his hands on mine. He wants one of his own. They're that powerful. And that dangerous. By the sounds of it, if I give him the chance, he'll try to take my crystone by force. I have to keep him talking and figure out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though, it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. Okay, let's stop there. Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. I want to use my curse on him. I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what will convince him to do that? Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I'd get out of scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. Yeah. Yoko's still dead. Call an ambulance already. It should be here soon. I mean, ambulance is taking a while, man. Takumi Yumioka. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be... About Takumi, about Yoko, about my curse stone. What's up with that light? Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamyodo. Suigen Gamyodo? Indeed, you must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. It's not. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Okie, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you I cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Okie, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awaken at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo, and many other curse bearers. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Oh. Wait, that's it. My work. That's how he knows me. I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Oh. The man who is covertly watching Shogo Okie at Kinshibori Park. Takumi is the secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida City. Takumi worships the company chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori, and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company, since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi to continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ire of the current presidents and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. So he can get Yoda my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. Can we say Nancy? Suigen Genmyodo my ass, I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request, then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman's secretary out looking for curse stones anyway? I'm refrained from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth, and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. No. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why, just simply that? Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? I'm not turning around. Fuck you. About my curse stone. What do you want with my curse stone, anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I am certain that you, too, would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequence is, in itself, a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised a chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away? How? I'll put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well-versed in supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. What are you doing? Should you not check on her? That didn't make sense. About the other curse bearers. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be most tempted by the resurrection, that the curses take root. And a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okie, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit, before it is too late. Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. If you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. I'm gonna save just in case. Just in case. Yoko? Wait, she doesn't look any different. Yeah, I knew that was. That's why I saved. I had a feeling it was something like if I turned my back to him. Damn it! Oh, yeah. I had a feeling. My, Nabby, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. That's why I saved Storyteller! Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from before your unfortunate mishap. Very well, just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. Yeah, thanks. Well, I know that for sure now. Okay. What's up with that weird ball of light? Is that your curse? Whatever do you mean? I'm afraid I see no such thing. Huh? That's right. Huh? It's gone. It was right there. I see. It seems you have become the mark of another curse bearer. So, let's have a think. Ding! Wait, I've got it. I know how I can convince him to leave. I do? Convince him to leave! Oh crap, I totally forgot. What is it? I called an ambulance. Alright, I forgot to mention, I called an ambulance. Should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? You lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to your corpse, alone, in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They are getting closer by the second. Cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. I'm gonna save again. Just in case. I don't know if how precisely I need to time this. Sooner or later I will return for your cryststone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime. Well then, I bid you good evening. Is it now? Shogo Okie, you dare! Well... well, he sure does look the same. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what Cryststone can do. Oh. The Cryststone of the Whispering Canal has gained 1% soul drags. Oh. I assume that I could have also taken the option to not kill him. Oh well, we're committed now. Kichicho area. I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I can stay there. Yeah, probably wise. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul drags. I guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see. Which of the 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in the Kinshicho area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of the Oyoko River, just over Shimoku Bridge. The foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are around South Warigasui Street, past the train tracks. I'm further along Oyoko River. I'll find the beckoning light at Hoonji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. Okay. Now we're doing things. I'll collect the other curse bearers' souls before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. My items, I got the curse stone, and that's it. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. It is currently 1% filled with soul drags. Well, that's not very much. Okay. I guess I could, like, take my pick. This is the one with the beckoning light. I think I want to go for that one first, because there was the little will-o-wisp thingy. Hoonji Bridge. I'm here at Hoonji Bridge, the location linked with the beckoning light. The beckoning light should be around here somewhere. Oh, okay. Hoonji Bridge has a pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Oyoko River beneath it is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. Hardly anyone's around. Not surprising, seeing as it's past 2 in the morning. Feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. The other side is an industrial district. And further down from the bridge is the temple from which it gets its name. Someone's standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. I want to observe him first. What? Wait. Fine, I'll go first. Whoa. I see. Interesting. Well now, this is a surprise. Eh? Who are you? If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. He's a flamboyant fellow. I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were the inner city, but he stands out like a sore thumb in these parts. Pool belt. I guess... Oh, I can think by tapping on my head. Along with one super shady looking guy. Only a curse bearer would have any reason to be around this time. Maybe I should talk to him. Come now, it won't hurt to at least tell me your name. What are you doing here? Very good, you shouldn't give up your name so easily, especially not to strangers. I know! That's why I didn't! Gone is the age where mates made right, and nowadays it's information that rules the world. You'd do well to remember that. You're the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation. Your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So, I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either, then. You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. But didn't you just say not to... Never mind. You say you're a detective. That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you, though. I only told you that so we could have an understanding. The eccentric man that Shoko Okie ran into at Honji Bridge. I wonder if... Yeah, this... no. Not updated at all. Okay. What's the detective doing around here? Working? And that's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. This seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I'm looking for someone. Or I saw a strange man. I don't think you should do why should I tell you. I saw a strange man lurking around. I see. Then let me ask a different question. Why did you go out of your way to strike up a conversation with that strange man? I'm looking for someone. I figured if it was worth seeing if you knew anything. You don't say. In that case, I just might be able to help you. Can you describe the person you're looking for? Looking for the beckoning light, or don't worry about it. I'm looking for the beckoning light. I know I said a person, but I'm actually looking for something called the beckoning light. I feel like it's more sus to not tell him. The beckoning light. Ah. 7 Mysteries of Honjo. That's right. That's right. A friend of mine was really into this kind of stuff. Okay. We have an ad break coming up, so I'm gonna pause. Good opportunity to go to the bathroom, get some water, other drinks, food, whatever. And I'll see you in a few minutes. And we're back. Okay, let's see what this guy's got to say. She said the beckoning light appears here in the middle of the night. I wanted to see it for myself. Really? You're the adventurous type, aren't you? Unfortunately, I think you're out of luck. I've been here for a while, but I haven't seen any strange lights. Alright, well, thanks for telling me. But just wait 1 second. There's still time left for it to appear. Why don't we wait together? Thanks, but I think I'm good. Really? Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Doesn't seem like he has anything to do with the curse bearers. I should move on. He's been here for as long as he says. There's a good chance he's seen something. I don't think it's worth asking. He seems like all kinds of trouble. Ah, that's right. I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Sorry, I don't. I'm not a smoker. Oh no, this'll do nicely. Are you sure? Huh? Anyway, I should get back to work. Once you're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course, my work is top secrets. Oh. I didn't even notice. Okay. Well, I guess we move. Let's go here. South Warigasui Street. This music is quite nice. I like this music. Both the foot washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. This late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. Is it just me, or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be? I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. Oh well, there goes the music. And this feeling, it's the same as from before. Well, I'm gonna save again. We're just gonna keep going down. Yep. Hi. Ow. There's something over there. Is that a curse echo? The curse of the 7 mysteries given form. I knew it. There's a curse bearer around here. Let's see. Well, decision time. What should I do? If I sit here like this, I risk fulfilling the conditions for that person's curse. Seems like I can still back out if I want, but do I want to? Is that curse echo what's causing this darkness? It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? Okay, there's... I feel like it's very helpful to just kind of look at them. No. No. Haunting clappers? No. It's a Fit Washing Mansion, that was one of them. No, I don't think it's that one. This was the other one. So I think it's this one, probably. There's the Never Burning Lantern. I don't know if it's... but I feel like it should give hints in some way, but given the story might not be accurate, it makes it a bit difficult. No, approaching it would be stupid. I should keep my distance. Well, Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Check it out. Hi. Oh, it's getting darker. Darn it, now what? This isn't a curse doing this. Someone's pulling in. That hurt. Looks like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? I'm completely enclosed. Doesn't seem like there's even a window. There's no telling which direction I'm facing. It got me. This has to be the work of another curse bearer. Is the darkness because of the curse echo? Are they trying to trap me here? I guess I should be glad they haven't killed me yet. If I don't start searching for a way out. Shit, I can't see a thing. If only I had a source of light. Well, I don't think that helps. I run into the walls no matter where I feel around myself. They're made of concrete, I think. It's a pretty small room. Ah! Whoa, what the? Oh. Ah! My stomach feels like it's ripping apart. Ugh. Well. Well. Great. I guess I need a source of light. The source of light first. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you might have survived if only you could have done something about that pesky darkness. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from before approaching the curse echo. Yeah, I think I need to go somewhere else first. Very well, just remember, it is never wise to linger in the dark. Yeah, I got that. Okay, so I need a source of light first. I don't think a traffic light counts. So I think we need to go somewhere else first. Smoke a bridge area. The Shamoka Bridge is supposedly where the bell from the Haunting Clapper's story used to be. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found is what looks like a 100 yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. Okay. Well, there we go. Take two! Back to South Warigasui Street. Let's try this again. Let's try to not die, I suppose. Whatever it is, I think it's still here. Well. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Trap me in the darkness, man. Yoink. Okay. Now we have a lighter. That's right, I still have the lighter I picked up earlier. Perfect. It works. Now I can make out my surroundings a bit better. What the? Something. Drat it, he's got a light. That ruins everything. Is somewhere there? Are you a curse bearer? Heh. So, time to get out of here. He's running? Was he right here this whole time? Get him. Get his ass? Why? Don't run from me, bitch boy! Wahaha! That was a close one. Didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but it seems like I'm alright. Ooh. 30% soul drags. This curse must have had something to do with the light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern. So there's a connection between the 7 mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. If the ever-burning lantern is the curse responsible for this, I guess maybe its condition is something about me being in total darkness. It's a good thing I had this lighter. It seems to have saved me. Do I not get to pick up the curse? I don't know. I thought I'd get to pick up the curse or something. I don't know. Okay, well, anyway. Moving on. Moving swiftly on. Okay, I've had a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? First around Midoricho Park at the end of South Barigasui Street is the Taiko Sugaru. North of there is a school called Komagata High School at the location of the Fool's Procession. Should be around here. Do I not get to go give the, what's his name? Richie or something? Was it? Do I not get to, or Richter. It's Richter. Komagata High School. Let's go to the park first. Yeah, there's a couple of guys there. This is Midoricho Park, location of the Taiko Sugaru, one of the 7 mysteries. Huh, someone's there. 2 men, one middle-aged and the other a young adult, talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be its curse bearer. I'll try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from this distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of the line of sight. Oh, they're supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. I need to get ahead of ourselves. I bet we see something before the night is done. Maybe you're right, but still, 7 mysteries. Huh? Is there a noise from behind us just now? No. Never mind. Just my imagination. Does the curse really let you kill someone with an object like that? Sorry, something's bugging me. I'm gonna have a check back there. Nothing. I guess this place is just keeping me on edge. Ah! Fuck hell! Aha! Sorry, sir. Would you mind if we ask you a few questions? Well, damn. Oh, you 2 are police officers. People have to say we don't look it. Sorry if we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions, as procedure. Oh, I'm Junario. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department, Investigative Division. And this old guy with the skeleton mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi, my superior officer. You wouldn't guess from that frown, but he actually has quite a sweet tooth. Ario, quit blabbering. Let's have a looky. Not that there's much to look at. And I'm not a murderer. For sure. He's as intimidating as I expect a veteran cop to be. First up private detectives, now police detectives. Why today of all days? I always imagine detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there are some pleasant ones too. I don't think they last very long though. Uh-oh, they're detectives. They're not investigating the corpse that was here, are they? No, I'm still fine anyway. It's not like a curse could show up as evidence in a police investigation. I can hardly believe how calm I am. I just need to keep a cool head and not panic. Hey Gav, don't fall for his licks. Exactly. They don't— the good ones don't last for long. That's why you can't trust them. Now first, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? I'll be okay. I'm better off just going along with it. Wow, you work for Hihaku Soaps? I hear they've been raking it in lately. That true? I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Ario, you use hair products? What's the face he's making? Get with the times, boss. Guys nowadays all use these things. Isn't that right, Mr. Okie? Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. That's so. What a time we live in. Sorry, boss is the type of caveman who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Actually, we do have all-in-one soaps for just that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Ha! Hear that, area? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Aren't you riled up? Anyway, Mr. Okie, what is it that you're doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Hanjo, Detective? Yeah, I've heard of them. You were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? Oh. I want to say the Haunting Clappers, but I got a shit memory, man. No, that was Shimoka Bridge. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. The Taiko Sagaru. Here we go. Ah, that's right. The Taiko Sagaru. This whole area used to be the residence of the Sagaru, a clan of samurai. So that's why you're hanging around in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. Though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right, I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now it's quite late, so you'd best be heading home. I'll leave the questions up to him. I got nothing to ask. Huh? Something wrong? You're free to go. But I wanna go. Excuse me. Since you detectives are around, does that mean something happened around here? Well, we are investigators, so it is indeed related to a case. But don't worry, there's no threat to civilians whatsoever. We'll be here a while longer looking into things, but you can rest easy. A while longer, huh? That's not good. This may be my only chance. I see. Well, I'll be going now. Take care! Well, I'm fairly sure one of them is a curse bearer. Getting them to leave will be hard. Maybe I should go somewhere else before they get any more suspicious of me. Fair enough. Komagata High School. Here I am at Komagata High School. The school is supposedly on the former site of a daimyo's residence where he encountered the fool's procession. It's now the center of a quiet residential area. There's not a person in sight. co-educational municipal high school with 632 attendees. Its name is commonly shortened to Koma High. Although it opened as Honjo First Middle School in 1943, subsequent revisions to its enrollment policies saw it change its name, becoming Komagata High School. The school stressed to instill students with the 3 S's of Sumida: sound morals, social responsibility, and strength of spirit, but success has been limited. Plagued by delinquency, it has been forced to turn to temporary employees to compensate for its high staff turnover, and its sports clubs face challenges with its inner city location and small campus. Its traditional culture research club is thriving, however, even as doing regular bulletins in collaboration with the local records office. Gymnasium. Let's see here. Ah, someone's there! Huh? Oh, what the? Ouch. I'm so sorry, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, but did you just climb over the school gate? Pout. A girl in school uniform came climbing over the front gate. She must be a student here. Huh? That thing she's hiding in her hands. Oh. No doubt about it. That's a curse stone. This girl is a curse bearer. What's going on? Why are you at school this late? Well... I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go. I don't think I want to kill her. This is a kid. Hey, wait. Oh. I didn't click that. I didn't click okay. It's just doing it by itself now. Great. I love that. Can't be. Mio, I'm sorry. Good, great. No, Awesome. I didn't click that! It's just killing them by itself. Cool. Didn't even have to use it. I killed her. Yes, I got a curse bearer. This is working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1, 2... Great. I'm losing control of the narrative. I love that my protagonist is acting on his own behalf against my will. Alright, on to the next one. Great. First, the one-sided read by Ryogoku Bridge. Then the evergreen beach of the former Yasuda Gardens along the Sumida River. Finally, Sumida River. Well, let's go along. Follow the path, right? Former Yasuda Gardens. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off. But it was easy enough to sneak in since there are no guards at this time of night. However... Oh, hi! So, have you decided what you're going to do? With your... Oh, so precious. Curse stone. Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. Alarmed. I've been waiting for you. I have a curse stone. Your sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. Alright. Feels weird being in these magnificent gardens after hours. There's not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. Ryogoku Public Hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes this place feel even more otherworldly. A lush green park administered by Sumida City. As is common in traditional Japanese garden, its large central pond is shaped like the character of a heart. The paths that crisscross its grounds, lined with stone lanterns, are perfect for strolling while appreciating the foliage or bird watching. The gardens once pulled in water from the Sumida River so that its ponds would ebb and flow with the tide. A novelty in Edo, which had begun filling the bay to support its expansion. But the practice has been discontinued in modern times due to flood prevention measures. Hey, I just murdered a child. What's up? What's up? A woman in her 30s. She has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. But I also sense a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? Sure, go on. Introduce yourself. We're going to talk. We should get to know each other better. My name is Shogo. Stop. Huh? Let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. And have a harder time killing you. You would? Don't you think? 7. Why is she counting? Damn it, did I expose myself somehow? She says she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. Could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. Can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that can catch her interest. Okay, let's see. This one was the one-sided read, was it? Or no, hold on. No, it was the Evergreen Beach. There we go. Hmm. Okay. I have thoughts, but I can still say it. Well, what if you just tell me your name? I don't think she likes that. Why? Well, I need to call you something. Then call me ma'am. Huh? Alright. Ma'am. Yes, what is it? Oh, this is bad. She's completely running the show here. 6. Why is she counting down? I don't like that. About curse stones. If you take my curse stone, what are you going to do with it? With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dragons, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no? How does she know so much? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 5. Why is she counting? What condition have I fulfilled since the moment I stepped foot in here? Something that I'm still doing even now. What could it be? Maybe something I have on me? If I suddenly strip naked on the spot, I just might be able to avoid her curse. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even got my shirt off. Plus, I'd look like a creep. The other possibility is that the condition has to do with the location we're in. If being here is what activates the curse of the Evergreen Beach, then I'll continue to meet that condition as long as I'm here. In which case, there's no escape. She'd activate her curse before I ever got away from the gardens. I'm sure I'd recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I'd get to do things over. Well, about that. So if I can't figure out her curse, I'll have to set off my own. I don't see how I can make her leave, though. Not while she has the upper hand. All I could think of is to make her use her curse. Damn it. There's no way I could counterattack after she curses me. Okay. The Rite of Resurrection. You want soul dregs. That means you're after the Rite of Resurrection, too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this? Oh my! Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me? Sure, I consider it. So tell me. Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. 4. Okay, you skipped a number. Did she not skip it? I swear to God. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know why she's counting. I've had enough. 2 curse bearers. Shouldn't be carrying on like this. 3. Can you take soul dregs from other curses bearers' stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit, it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty. You're half right, but half wrong too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? 2. I don't like that she's counting. Just has a tiny bit of fuel left. I didn't even look over this side. Man, this game has such a nice style, though. I'm sure the backgrounds are probably mapped from photos and then put through a filter or painted over or something. But it's really cool along with the portraits. I really like it. I just keep looking and I'm like, oh. Well, how'd you know you haven't already set off my curse? Come on then, use it. If I had, you could have activated it without all that bluster. And yet, here you are. Damn, does she already know about it? Or about that student from before? If she already knows what would activate it, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. So she must not know yet. I still have a chance. Listen, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. 1. Well. Hum. You actually can't kill me, can you? That strange countdown from before, too. It's all just a bluff to threaten me. I don't give in to threats, so why don't you give this up and... If that's the case, give it a try then. Only one more now. Let me tell you the number. 0. Such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Very right. Yeah, well, I kind of needed to see what happened. I don't know what to do without knowing what it is. Fire, of course, that's what it was. God damn it, he must have been following me. It's already too late. It was not at all in vain, however, as you finally realize how the curse is activated. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. I did look at the lighter. Very well, remember how to ward off the curse when you return. But bear in mind, Shogo Okie has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. Oh. Okay. So it's fire. Got items. I meant to go down. Throw it away! Huh? Throw away this lighter. Why did I suddenly get the impulse to do that? Yes, really throw it away. There was a reason I looked at my items earlier, but I guess I had to prompt the death first. Not sure why, but here goes nothing. What did you just... Why throw your lighter away all of a sudden? Huh. Well, I just kind of felt like it. How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Could that lighter have been what fulfilled the condition of her curse? Why? How did I... How could you... I don't... That detective is here. I don't necessarily want to use the curse as if it doesn't force me to, anyway. Right now. Okay, it's gonna do it anyway. It doesn't matter what I do now. It's just gonna fucking kill them anyway. This can't be. My shoe. Itchy. Okay, well, anyway. Off I go. I don't have a choice in the matter anymore. It's just gonna kill them for me. But now we know the detective's probably there too. He's probably following us. That's great. Love that. Yeah, quick question for you. What the... Sorry this is so sudden, but I'm gonna ask. You don't mind, do you? Are you a curse bearer? What? Oh. Well. Why would he out himself as a curse bearer like that? Don't tell me it has something to do with activating his curse. This is a Ryogoku bridge. Which has this. So, yeah. One side. Okay. Interesting to know. The canal where the one side of the raids grew is supposed to be around here somewhere. I know there's no trace of it left. Oh. Hello. What the— how did you— oh, don't mind me. Yutaro said he wants to talk. You better answer quickly before— well, you know what. Okay. I don't know if I like them being on the same side of the bridge. Is this his Karsako? Making it obvious that he's a curse bearer himself. What's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident that he can activate his curse before I activate mine. Gotta be careful. How should I respond here? What's that? I'm a curse bearer too. Yeah, I'm a curse bearer too. I appreciate the honesty. I just want to have a nice, calm little chat. The name's Yutaro Nabigaki. My curse echo is the foot-washing mansion. Oh. No, it's fucking not. I don't believe you. Or maybe she's got a curse. I mean, I guess it could be. There's legs, I suppose. There's 2 legs. Maybe it is. A chat. I'm not going to curse first and ask questions later just because we're both curse bearers. I've got a little more class than that. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. Alright. Fine. Chat away. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. The large bridge here is called Ryogoku Bridge. Crossing the river leads to Nihonbashi Bakurocho, yeah, in Chuo City. Okay. Second oldest of the many bridges spanning the Sumida River, behind Senju Ohashi. During the Great Fire of Meireki in 1657, which destroyed 60 to 70% of Edo, many drowned in the Sumida River attempting to swim away from the flames, resulting in the building of bridges to be a major focus of the reconstruction efforts. Although this bridge was simply known as Ohashi, or Great Bridge, when it was first erected, the people of Edo took to calling it Ryogoku Bridge, or Two Nations Bridge, due to its location between the provinces of Musashi and Shimosa, and this eventually became its official name. Over time, the wide roads at either side, originally intended as fire breaks, became popular occasions for street performances and other events. The bridge was rebuilt following the Great Kanto earthquake and still stands to this day. Okay. Can't talk to her. Rock. Sign. Okay, well. A young man, probably younger than me. Maybe a college student? This guy is quite the bold character. He's got confidence, I'll give him that. Chat between 2 curse bearers. What's he trying to pull? That's a good question. I'm not sure what the conditions of his curse would be. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Alright, I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me? Join forces? Together soul drags? Yep, you're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the 2 of us to work together than to do it all yourself. Think about it, we could split the work and we'd have 2 kinds of curses at our disposal. Working together. I hadn't thought about that before. When the soul drags in one curse, don't be moved to another. That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. Well, we'll have to test it. I can't do that alone either. Let's see. It's going nowhere. Fine. Yeah, okay, let's go with it. Sure. Alright then, if working together helps us both get what we want, maybe it's not a bad idea. Thanks, glad to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally. There's something I need to know in advance. Tell me, how many soul drags do you have right now? Right. I have some, of course. I am more than competent after all. I'm asking you how many. I'm at 1%. But don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate, so I'll have plenty in no time. I bet you haven't managed to get any on your own, have you? I'm at 92%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul drags I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soul drags on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business. You gotta be kidding me. I call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off so easily. I see. That's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out this alive. Real shame you're gonna waste it. What are you... What the... Is this the voice of the curse echo? Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. You can't block it out by plucking your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Damn it. Well, okay. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. This is mere conjecture on my part, but you have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with vtuber. Do I? Oh! That's so good! Wait! The bear in mind, Shogookia, has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for... That's so smart. That's so smart! Of course, I was wondering why there was a voice volume setting. Because there's no fucking voice actor. I was like, why? Oh, that's so clever. Oh. It's going nowhere. Sorry, but there's no way I can accept your offer until I know that. Just say you won't run away when we're in the middle of testing it. Well, you're just going to have to trust me, or do you think you can collect them all yourself? I'm at 92%. Huh? Say what? Are we repeating that? Are you... That's so fucking smart. A voice? I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way. Yet there he is, perfectly unharmed. How? What's going on here? You fool! I have the power of a menu! And sound options! I don't completely understand it myself, but his curse's conditions don't seem to be met. This is my chance. Yutaro, your curse won't work on me. I'll let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here. You son of a... Fine, I'll just be on my way then. But mark my words, I'll make you regret this. God, that's so good. Well. Oh, man. Thank God. And now I've got the last of the soul tracks I need. Is that just coincidence? He wasn't able to activate his curse for some reason. Things are going well. Luck must be on my side. I guess I guess I'll save first. And put the options back up, I guess. I don't know if there's a reason to, but... yeah. Oh, I should check my curse stone. Should have gained a lot just now. What the... Ah! Story chart unlocked. Yay! What? Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. This is a screen which will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shoko Okie has sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to certain circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart from time to time at breaks in the story. At those times, you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. Okay, interesting. I kind of forgot about the zoom in and zoom out buttons. Cool. Yeah, there is a... okay, good to know. Yeah, maybe I should have actually looked in here. I don't know. Yeah, well. I haven't really had a reason to zoom in or out, to be honest, though. Use the story chart button on the menu to quit playing a chapter and return to the story chart. If you quit midway through a chapter that you haven't finished, you'll have to restart again from the beginning. Void chapters can be resumed from various points of the chapter. The game will not return to a pre-escape state when resumed. If you return to the story chart by using the suspend command that appears at certain points, it is the same as quitting and returning to the story chart. There are 2 phases that must be completed to fully complete a chapter. If a chapter is finished while there are still tasks to be done, the chapter will not dim and will remain lit up. Best of luck on your journey, Navi. Okay. Interesting. By the way, should you use the story chart to replay a past event? Do you know what you must do, and where? Of course you do. After all, you've gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? Well, she walked off at the start. You've come this far several times, so I have every confidence you will be alright. As long as you make sure not to do that thing. However, like with the letter and the voice earlier, Shogo Okie has no way of knowing that himself. On that note, I am curious. Have you determined how many people Shogo Okie has killed with his curse? I forgot. I wasn't keeping track. I didn't really keep track. Okay. I'm gonna think about this during the ad break. Wait a minute. I wasn't counting. But okay. Anyway, we're gonna go on a little break. Okay. We're back. I tried to count. I might be wrong. I might have forgotten someone. Because not everyone was in the person of interest. So Um. Should be 5. Unless Yoko is counted, which will make it 6. So that is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is 3. Well, that is all. Okay, so that means that maybe the ones where I did not actually press the button. Got it? Now then, please enjoy the story at your leisure. Okay. So, I think... Okay, interesting. So we go here, I think, somewhere. I don't know if we restart or resume. I'll try resume, anyway. How is the right related to the mysteries? Something's happening to Yoko. How is the... start from the beginning, actually. Just so I can run it through. Okay. So we kinda need her to not go away, I think? Maybe? Perhaps? I don't know. What were we doing? Well, this was 3 hours ago now. About what? I mean, just now. Kinda sounded like you were saying that only people's spirit sense can see you. Just in case. I'm not sure. I don't really remember what happened 3 hours ago, to be honest. I'm just gonna turn that back down again, just in case. So I'm not 100% sure what conditions she would have fulfilled. Why is this down here now? Okay. I mean, who's unaccounted for? I'm really trying to think through what requirements she might have fulfilled. I know she walked away at a certain point, but I mean, there was the wisp. But we didn't find the person who had the beckoning light, which I think was probably... It's probably Richter. It's probably Richter. But... I'd at least guess it's Richter. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just skip through the stuff. Is there a skip through button by default? Press and hold the cancel button. Skip through all content though. I'll just kind of tap through. It's not... It doesn't take too long to just tap through. Right. Da-da-da-da-da. Her dog. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Think. I don't want to turn around. Wait, let me save just here. It's not 100% here. No, she's in no condition to talk. Keep yelling her name. Huh, what? Is calling her name really going to help? I'm already yelling as hard as I can. Shouldn't I look for what's causing this? There's nothing there. Yoko, hang in there, Yoko. Look at me. You're going to be okay. It's alright. There's nothing there. Yoko! Okay. So yeah, that's what it was. That's what I had to do. Okay. It was like the only thing I could think of in that moment. It was like, oh, if I turn around, she's just gonna die again. Huh? Oh, good, you're awake. What? Are you okay? You were so rattled and confused, I thought you'd really lost it. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Or your humor's off balance? Wait, what did you say? I think I've heard that before. You're the one who said it earlier. Oh, right, that might have been it. My humors were off balance. What, back there? You ended up like that because of your humors? Yeah, I've heard that at this age, your humors being even a little bit off can be fatal. I'm glad you're back to normal now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. But I really don't remember what happened. Sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow. What? Are you backing out? Yeah, it just doesn't feel safe to me and I'm worried about you. Let's call off today's investigation. Come on, I just started feeling back to normal too. Nope, not happening. Go home. I'll even pay your cab fare, okay? I ended up having to force a still protesting Yoko into a taxi. Even then, she still wouldn't stop complaining. So, to placate her, I promised I'd search to park on my own for a little while longer. Well, she's not dead this time, that's great. Moving swiftly on. Part 4? Where's part 3? Was that part 3? Oh, I guess that was part 3. Oh. That 2 is part 3. Okay, that's getting confusing. Yeah, okay. 5 a.m. Kinshibari Park. In further news... Oh, well... Before dawn today, a police officer on patrol discovered a man collapsed in Asumida City Park. The man was taken to the hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to the other unexplained deaths found in the area around the same time. Don't bullshit me with credits. Hold on. No. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. It's more like an opening movie. Was that all just prologue? Well done in your efforts thus far. This brings Shogo Okie's story to a close. But this is not the end. Far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. The roots of the 3 protagonists have now been unlocked. Haruo Shigema, a woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, the chief inspector of the 1st Investigative Division, who is looking into the death of an officer in the line of duty. Yako Sakazaki, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead. A girl who died in a suspicious suicide. Each of them is burdened with circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the right of resurrection. Following these 3 storylines will reveal the full nature of all that is occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. Okay. Well, with that, I think this is a good place to leave off for today. We've been going for a bit. Finished it. I guess that was the prologue. I guess that was in fact the prologue. So we'll start off here next Tuesday, I suppose. I would like to keep streaming, but I do think if I don't end now, I'm missing an opportunity, like a good time, and then I'm gonna get locked in for like another 3 hours. So I think that's us. I don't think anyone is really on today that I'd really like to stream. or not stream, that I'd really like to raid. I could find someone new. I don't really want to raid someone playing the same game. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna skip rating. I don't particularly feel like going on a big search right now. I'm gonna have to find some new people to add to my raid list. At some point. But anyway, thank you for coming. If you came for a little bit or a lot of it, either way, I appreciate it. Tomorrow we're going to be starting No Straight Roads. We're starting a bunch of series this week, if you can tell. That I want to keep playing every week until they're done. So that's how series works. And I won't drop it. I won't drop them this time, I swear. But there might be some awkward breaks here and there that I can't really help due to my con schedule. But I'm going to try. So yes, we will be picking this up again next Tuesday. Tomorrow we'll be playing No Straight Roads, which is a game I've been meaning to play for literal years. And I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, have a good evening. Get some rest. Eat. Do what you need to. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Providing I don't, like, drop dead. Bye!